Hello, collective. So, excuse the heater in the background. Your intuitive message from the person on your mind based on music channelings, alright? So, the message goes like this. They are, they view you as their healing space, okay? I feel like they're still going through something in this moment in time. Um, Disclaimer, trigger warning, there might be some sort of depression going on, like deep heavy depression. I don't know if they're getting out of it or this has always been like around them, and it's not depression based on anxiety and seasonal. It's like really deep heavy depression, like borderlining into like suicide. So it could be you or them. I feel like one of you guys are helping each other from that trauma. I don't know if this is like recently or if it's like diagnosed or something of this nature, but rest assured, collective, you are their safe haven, their safe space during this time, this season. You heal them, okay? Their only question for you is that don't make them fall in love with you, and what did I write? Don't make them fall in love. Don't make them fall for you, and not expect them to be caught by you. So basically, don't let them fall in love with you without you catching them. Okay. I do feel like they're coming out of this depression. It's either you're in this space and you feel like they're your safe haven, or vice versa. Okay, this is from or to whomever you're thinking of. Okay, male, female, whatever in between. All right. For some of you guys, you might resonate with a reading I did years ago on my channel. And I found this to be quite interesting. Whenever I tune into like old messages, 9 times out of 10, it feels like a continuation. So that in itself, you could have been dealing with your person for years, okay? If that's not the case, that reading in itself that I will link down below in the description will resonate, okay? And lastly, the song is All I Need by Within Temptation, right? And I channeled this song on the 5th of October, but something took place in September as well. So we're just gonna do one card for September of what could be relevant here. So there's some justice that happened in September when it comes to you and this connection and the person that's on your mind, okay? Or they got some justice, or there's justice within the connection, okay? So what happened in the 5th of October, changes wise? So more changes took place in October, okay? However, it had to do with them finding themselves and being okay with certain types of like, so I wouldn't say roles as in, you know, who has more masculine, feminine, who's like the caretaker and the giver, things of that nature, but it's more so trying to be okay with how things are on a systematic level, okay? Because I feel like somebody had issues with kind of like accepting that, okay? So it feels quite outside of this relationship, but it has relevance because them learning that helps them grow when it comes to you and them, okay? So based on the cards, what they want to tell you is this. I'm tuning into that they love you. That's what I'm tuning into, okay? And this card obviously means something different. The 3 of Cups in reverse is symbolic for not wanting to be a third party, not wanting to share in terms of like, in this case, the relationship, making this thing a you and them, like, you know, nobody else but you and them. And I feel like in a sense they kind of have you only, or you have them only to make this a third party gossip about this. None of that is the flavor, okay? However, they have been subject to a lot of talk, a lot of gossip, and I feel like that could just be something that they're dealing with in the depression. It could be in relation to you two. It could be in relation to just what they're going through. Like, there are people that are, conversating, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with saying that whoever's a feminine energy, she's a bitch, she is unstable, she, she's not a queen of cups, right? She's not nurturing, she's not loving, she is not like empathic or kind. She like they see or have, if it's a feminine, I'm referring to collective, they're viewing her as a bitch, or if you're the feminine here, they're viewing you as a bitch. Like the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's adjustable individual, but they don't deal with bullshit. They're very cutthroat. Like, they don't do the whole let me be cute so you can like me. Like, they're more in their masculine energy. That's how I take it. No bullshit, straightforward, and they're very much mind over matter. Like, going on like based on emotions is not really their thing. So a lot of people could talk about that and feel like, if there was any love in the space of you and them, whether if you're watching for feminine or if you're the feminine, they might view you as, a little bit overbearing, okay? On top of that, if there's any depression linked to it, it's a lot of gossip, and it's not nice. I'm getting the energy of like, this is the reason why they are depressed. So you're depressed because of, your overbearing nature, your Queen of Swords nature here. But they're haters. They don't know shit, okay? We got the Magician and the Full card in reverse. A lot of people trying to say that, you were manipulative, or your person was collective, especially if it's a feminine here. So like they were trying to. This sounds so. They're saying a lot. It's a bunch of gossip, okay? Either they heard it about you or you heard it about them. And I feel like that's why a person want to be just secluded when it comes to the relationship. They don't want to walk away. They don't want this to end. I feel like there are a lot of people in you guys' ear, but one is giving loner. I don't know who's the loner. It could be the masculine, the feminine here I'm tuning into. But yeah, they don't want to, to include more people in this relationship is not their go-to. You might feel like it's a bit, but I don't think that's the way though. Like, I don't know. I feel like they have dealt with a lot of gossip, a lot of haters, and a lot of like projection. So it makes them feel bad. So whenever they're dealing with you, they don't feel good enough, or you don't feel good enough because of what people say about you and what's happening in your past, coming up in the future, and projecting onto a person. And it's not easy. But their emotions for you, collective. One card from the male perspective here. Okay, so if you're dealing with a male, so we got this one. So you are their soulmate. You might not be the ideal soulmate and how people see you, but you are the soulmate, okay? I feel like you also might be a soulmate that might be quite different from them. For some of you guys, you're definitely an ex. That reminds them of the ex, or you are the ex, collective, okay? And I feel like that could resonate with the past reading I did years down the line. So this is their emotions towards you, how they feel. How do you see this connection during this time? They don't see you as somebody that's unreliable and dishonest. But there's a lot of gossip. They want you to have love, and they want you to give you the love that you deserve. I feel like the gossip might affect, because remember when I said you are their soulmate but not their type of soulmate, but I feel like there's some sort of gossip here that could affect them to see you in a different light. Maybe because you're too alike for some of you guys, and this is why they feel like you can't be compatible, because you might be going down the draining of nothing. Yeah, you might be going down the line of something that is controlling. So somebody, you might want to withdraw, especially like if you're watching for masculine. And this is more so if the gossip reached the person, you guys are quite similar, but the similarities scares them. Okay, so I can't really film much. Hold up. Sorry about that. For those that are watching for a feminine here, I have to do this quick because as you guys saw, my camera's about to die. Basically the feminine here, they feel like you are very much spiritually aligned. Okay, that's their emotions. So you have a spiritual connection with this person, or ethereal religious connection, and this is like the end. But I feel like it's more so on a spiritual level, if I'm going to be honest. There's something ethereal between you and this person, and this is the connection emotions they feel with you. So it's something that can be changed. From the feminist perspective, collective, they feel like, you know, they can be free. There's no codependency, there's no addiction. So you help them heal gradually over time. And no matter what happens outside, you still there, safe haven, their healing factor, collective. Okay? So we're gonna jump into initials quickly before my okay, and then we're gonna do blockages. I am tuning into that they want to see you soon, as soon as possible. You know, however that resonates for. Somebody's name is also Lucas. So we do one card for Lucas here. Reverse somebody Lucas. This Lucas person might be a little bit reserved or coy, shy right now, and it's because of some sort of success. Either you gained or they're on, and they're just kind of like that, taking up their time or taking up your time. Okay. And this is why there is some sort of pause in any action. Okay, so we're gonna do, I feel like there are blockages, but I feel like it's like it's gonna be healed. Okay, collective. So we're gonna do, so during this moment in time, I feel like the focus is gonna be trying to rebuild the friendship or stay on that line, okay? And I feel like you already had that. If it went kind of south, that's gonna be rebuilt or fixed, okay? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's do collective dates for any changes that could be of importance. So a lot of things are going on behind the scenes, but I feel like you're gonna get clarity. So 3 days, weeks, hours, months, third of a day, third of a month, okay? And then we got 7, same thing, hours, days, weeks, months, 7th of a specific month. And number 2 for some of you guys, as in the same thing, hours, days, weeks, months, etc. But that's for a small portion of you guys. So with that being said, thank you for stopping by, and good luck in the journey in life.